Hey, I don't have an intro, and I also don't have a beard. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back in ZZZ. It's a new year, it's a new DonnyVick, people. Zhao, what you got?
How does it feel to play the role of a warm-hearted person?
Trying to insinuate Dialyn is not a warm-hearted person?
I'm not warm-hearted. Just trying to get some good reviews to boost my performance, and helping out my new friends along the way.
It's just still part of the performance.
You're really
Oh, I have no beard to play with.
it.
This sucks.
As your colleague,
I have this.
I would like to remind you not to forget about the task.
The task.
The
Oh, boy.
task? Do you mean from Tops or the boss? You're a cunning one. As Krampus's judge, whose orders do you truly follow? Whose will do you carry out? Can there be any other answer? I'm just joking. You're always so strict, Senior Zhao. I'll retrieve that thing myself.
I'm like
my
naked
kind-hearted
over
senior
here.
come all this way to lend me a hand?
Lend me a hand. I gotta say, Dialyn's dialogue. It's a weird sentence. I'm warming up to it. She has a very funny delivery.
Lend you a hand? Even as colleagues, there has to be some sort of exchange.
Equivalent
Since the
exchange.
boss allows my code of conduct, I won't act without the chance of receiving something in return. Just as I expected. Don't worry. I don't intend to owe you a favor so lightly. After all, you are a meat-eating rabbit, Senior Zhao.
Fuck does that mean? Okay, the white shirt with my pale ass face is bugging me. Hold up. There we go. Much better. I'll get used to not having a beard here in a sec. I love growing it out. The worst part about shaving is I don't get to feel a beard in my comb. A comb going through my beard. It's a very satisfying feeling. Small nitpick. Anyways.
Good. You understand. If you mess up your mission, cleaning it up will cost extra. You'd better start soon to avoid complications. I have no intention of giving up my own target, but I'll have to wait a little longer.
Gotta be banyue, right?
Wait for what? Don't forget, when I checked its operation logs, I confirmed it's the Purge
Okay.
Unit Type 0. Or in other words, the killing machine designed to suppress miasma. Haven't you also visited the place where Tops deployed it all those years ago and confirmed the truth, as you call it?
Is Dialyn the person in the cloak that walked up to him in that demo? Or was it his EP? At these words, Dialyn lowers her gaze and her smile vanishes entirely. The scent of blood fills her mind, her gaze sinking into a cold, scrutinizing stare. Dialyn slowly walks through a stretch of long, silent ruins within Lemnian Hollow alone. Oh, hello. Bro. Why is this just that scene from The Medium?
It's the shoe. Nope. Show me the secret way, shoe! What?
Just one of the oldest series on my channel that never finished, by the way. It's one of the first videos I ever made. It's not done, I wouldn't go watch it, but you can go back and watch my Phoenix Rising playthrough, and when I attempted to play Werewolf the Apocalypse. Good times. Anyways, the silent rubble echoes with endless resentment and wailing in her ears.
It's coming! Run! Don't kill me! No! Get away! Get away! Retribution will come! It will!
Curse of Despair?
Beastly face! You're a monster!
It's also banyue. Dying screams pierce her eardrums like shards of glass scraping against her nerves. Oh, that imagery! A blast erupts amidst the chaos, tinged with the smell of rust, and the sharp curse crashes to the ground. gouging a searing hole in her mind. Thick, viscous wails flow forward. Is that vicious? Thick, vicious wails flow forward, and the halved words severed by slaughter like barbed anchors drive deep into the listener's eardrums. When she closes her eyes, the voices of the dead clamp around the throat, turning into bruises that coil and spread until the sole listener seems to taste the blood in her own throat. Drawing herself away from the recent memories, she lifts her eyes again, and the coldness that once swirled in Dialyn's gaze is gone.
Don't worry. I'm not questioning the accuracy of your information, Senior Zhao. It's just that there's yet another thing to chase down.
Dude, the guys at Hoyo threw an empty script at some dude and said, I need you to make the most, like, vivid imagery of a bunch of people dying and it cursing one person. Go. Use whatever word you want.
What is it? Earlier in the hollow, did you hear any strange sounds? Hearing the dying voices of people inside the hollow. Your ability certainly expands Krampus's intel network. The boss will use anyone as long as it benefits Krampus, and I've got no objections to that. But tell me, are you showing off your ability in front of me right now?
So she can hear the voices of the dying, aka the past, and Vivian can see people dying in the future. Is divination like a weird ability? Some sort of omniscience granted by hollows? I wonder if the creator could give people that kind of power. Like, I wonder if, like, hollows, because, like, there's plants growing in the hollow, which that doesn't sound possible to me, but there's plants, and they're like, oh, they're not corrupted. I'm like, it grew in a hollow. What the fuck you mean it's not corrupted? I'm slow, like, there's so many holes popping up. Hollows, funny, get it? Anyways, in, like, what hollows are, and the side effects that they create in people. And then there's the creator who seems to be able to, like, control all of it. Is this just like is this like some wuxia cultivation with like supernatural powers, and the creator is just the one person who managed to figure out how the fuck it works, and everything else that happens is the byproduct that no one's figured out yet?
Ow. Kinda hurts that my favorite senior is being so defensive with me. I'm not talking about the voices of the dead. It's my own voice. Huh? Your own voice? Mm-hmm. That's why I find it so interesting. Hearing strange sounds in the hollow isn't anything unusual for me. But hearing my own voice, that's a first.
Wasn't the voice of the creator using Sarah's voice in the trailer too?
Could it be that I actually died a long time ago and forgot about it? And what stands before you now is nothing but a shadowless ghost.
Shadow.
You should cut back on these lame jokes while you're on duty. I'll look into what you mentioned. Just remember, stay focused on the main mission. No problem. By the way, that poor Salumex idiot I saved, what are you planning to do with him? Saving him did make your entrance more believable, but anyone who takes credit for acting on their own is always unpredictable. And I don't like that kind of unpredictability.
Did those flowers just eat miasma? Or did they, like, recede it back? Retract it back? Okay. After leaving the hollow with Banyue Shifu and the others, Xiao Guang tells them everything that had happened. There she is. Oh, here's a voice line. I finally managed to finish training in seclusion, only to find out that Shifu, my brother, Senior Fufu, and Senior Pan were all away from the temple. I was so bored.
Since I haven't been back here for so many years, I wanted to come and see it for myself. I thought, if it were you, you'd understand.
Fine.
Oh, he's got a
For
soft
now,
spot.
This one Shifu won't hear anything from me.
Really?
But you have to promise me that you won't put yourself in danger or use the Qingming sword. During the investigation, wherever you go, I'll go with you.
Banyue Shifu, you are the best! I promise!
She is so adorable. Oh, I can't wait to pull for her.
By the way, what should we do with the Exaltist we captured? Should we hand him over to the defense force, or...?
I mean, the nice guy in me would oh my god, guys, I don't have a beard to play with and I'm sticking my fingers down in my chest hair. I need like a fiddle toy. And I hate fiddle toys. My OCD goes nuts, but I need something, damn it. We can continue questioning him. But yeah, I think...
We can question him a bit more first. But before that, Xiaoguang, there's something I need to tell you.
I think that the niceness in me, that dude seemed like such a regular dude. He didn't seem like he'd been corrupted by like any weird faiths or anything. I feel like I would just let the dude go.
I have something I want to ask you too. Since you spoke first, you go ahead.
You want to welcome the new year of the horse in by coming to my caldea?
Actually, Senior Ye...
Oh, we're revealing this.
Ye Shiyuan Shifu and the others.
Tell Xinguang. Oh, God, this is going to be so bad. You tell Zhao Guang about what you hid from her.
I was gonna ask whether you'd been keeping something important from me. You look so nervous just now. I didn't expect it to be about my brother. Sure, I can be a little reckless and all, but my brother's always been discreet and level-headed. If he made a choice like that, there must be more to it than it seems.
Oh, the faith. It wasn't just, oh, my brother's a bad guy, boo-hoo. It was just, I know him. He definitely has something going on.
Since you were already looking into his whereabouts, let's go together and get to the bottom of this.
Dude, every time I see this little girl and I hear her voice, I always imagine like she's just some crazy little like teenage girl, but she has also been receiving like Shaolin monk training. So she's keeping it together and controlling the flow.
Shiyuan has always been careful in what he does, but in case something has gone wrong this time, I'll help you with the investigation.
I've always liked the dude's design. Shiyuan's, I really like his design, but he has almost no parts in the whole fucking thing except like some crazy dialogue. And then your introduction to the man is him saving a cat and then him accusing Ye Shiyuan of like insurance fraud. And it's like, what? And the man is literally turning into, he's pulling a Sasuke. He's pulling an Anakin and he's going down the road of darkness to complete some goal without telling anybody. And nobody is just like, you're evil now. Everyone was just like, respect. And it's like, what kind of person do you have to be to when you turn evil, that's everyone's gut reaction thought to you? Like, that's so fucking cool. I had to gush about that. You're not angry?
So, you're not angry?
At first, I was a bit angry when I sensed you were hiding something from me. But I'm also relieved you didn't continue to keep it from me.
I'm sorry, Xiaoguang. My sister and I were hesitant at first, but based on the information we have now, you deserve to know.
You deserve to know.
I understand. You were just worried I might act recklessly. But don't worry, I promise from now on, no more going behind your back.
She's so
Please
sweet.
promise me you won't hide anything from me anymore, okay?
I mean, we literally told her our greatest secret, which is faith. And so, I mean, at this point, what do we have to hide, right?
I promise. Pinky swear.
Pinky swear.
Pinky swear! Now, let's ask the others for more information.
Pinky swear. Immediately squeezes your pinky to the point of it breaking, pulls you in and goes, what else do you know? Zhao Guang's expression returns to normal as she turns to the captured Exaltist. Oh, she's gonna kill him.
The person you just mentioned, the one always with Sarah, was it Ye Shiyuan from Yunquei Summit?
Yes.
Yes, that's him. Just some outsider who defected halfway through, yet Lady Sarah trusts him more than any of us.
Defected? Why did he defect? Do you know?
To meet the creator, of course.
Then, what do you need the ancient array for? Aside from searching for the array, are there any other plans?
Lady Sarah got her hands on some old beat-up book. Ever since she brought it back from some market in Phylum Heights, she's been obsessed.
What?
She ordered us to search for the array, said it's key to our audience with the creator. As for anything else, I've got no clue. I'm not that high up the chain. I've been busting my back all this time, never complained, never quit, and still, I'm worse off than some guy who used to be our enemy.
Life is like that, buddy. Welcome to the workforce.
Why would my brother get involved
That's a gesture
with
she hasn't made yet.
Exaltists and take part in such a dangerous mission?
Perhaps he's already secretly contacted Yeshiyuan Shifu and plans to wipe out the remaining Exaltists in one strike.
If that's the case, why would Shifu possibly keep that from me and my seniors?
What the hell's the quote? To fool your enemies, you must first be able to fool your allies or something?
Or perhaps there's a reason he didn't tell Ye Shiyuan Shifu?
In the vision I saw, Senior Ye said he wanted to save someone, and that it was connected to his nightmares. He also said before that he hasn't slept well since returning to Waifei Peninsula. Xiaoguang, do you know anything about this?
Nightmares. Has my brother been having nightmares again? Sorry,
Better ask later.
Xiaoguang seems to have recalled something unpleasant. I should ask her about it later. I was just curious, and this info doesn't sound reliable. Let's focus on solid clues. Since Sarah went to the porcelain market, that's the best place to start.
I can come along tomorrow and help you all ask around. Consider it my way of thanking you. I want to be the one to hand these Exaltist remnants over to the defense force.
Oh, he wants some credit. He's gung-ho.
That's fine by me.
okay. Thank you, Ningqian.
A moment later, after parting with everyone, Ning Qian doesn't hand over the person to the defense force as promised. What? Oh, he's doing what I thought I would do! Didn't you to help me? Heh, you were played like a fool. You really think she cared for you? Played, what's that supposed to mean? That woman, she's too obsessed with the creator, there's no way you can trust her. Looks smart on the surface, but might just be another pawn being played like a fiddle. But I don't think that person will succeed either. They seem to be living for others too. Not worth my sympathy. Or a pawn, that... Someone who's actually thinks I'm worth trusting. Whatever. Why am I even telling you all this? Just go. Forget about the Exaltist and everything that happened today. No need to thank me. I simply have no choice myself, so I wanted to try giving you another choice. Ning Qian's expression remains unreadable as he watches the stumbling yet light-footed figure disappear in the crowd. And over at Suibon Temple after a day of wait. Hold on, I have to take all that in. He did what I would have done. But his dialogue, is he an Exaltist? Or... I think he's a regular dude, but... And over at Suibon Temple after a day... Wait. Oh, please. I just played 3.3. I don't need any more brain confusion. And over at Suibon Temple after a day of commotion, everything is finally settled into silence. So Banyue Shifu and Xiaoguang knew each other from way back when. Xiaoguang's far stronger than the ordinary person, and now with Banyue Shifu, we should totally be able to guarantee everyone's safety. That'll make things way easier. Yeah, I'm still worried. Yeah, I get you. I mean, look at what happened to Ye Shiyuan Shifu's sister and all those sword masters that came before, having your memory, senses, and even your life drained away. That's way too heavy a price to pay. But since Ye Shiyuan Shifu's placed a seal on the sword case, she must have discovered far more about the side effects of the Qingming sword. For now, let's just trust in Shifu. Let's do it! From now on, we should be more careful. It's best to avoid letting Xiaoguang get into any dangerous situations where she'd need to draw her sword. Agreed. Yep, for sure we will. Oh right, Xiaoguang's guest room is all set up. We referenced Fairy's lifestyle preference analysis report. The other seniors at the temple helped out a lot, along with Bellion and Bolion. Go and check on Xiaoguang. When we first came to Suibon Temple, Senior Yi and the other disciples were super sweet to us. Now it's our turn to give Xiaoguang the VIP treatment. They were too. It was a very lovely welcome. Gentle words and a quiet rest. Oh god, everyone's already in. Oh my lord, what? Oh, you put the hat and shit back on, Waz. Why? Also, these glasses, I thought that would be a lot cooler. Let me take the hat off. How's this look? Why does Waz look like a 60-year-old woman? Oh, it's her thing! Oh, that's so awesome. Okay, let's go. Shiyuan, Ye Shiyuan. All these names are gonna drive me absolutely insane. Everyone pitched in to perfect the place. Hope you like it, Guang. Yeah, can I see you for one? I can't even see anybody in this shot. Wow, you managed to make this place so neat and beautiful in just one day. I really can't thank you all enough. Everything's perfect. I love it. Just call me Senior Shiyuan like Junior Waz does. She told me you're really interested in our training at Yunque Summit. Since we've got this connection, we at Soiban Temple will naturally show you proper hospitality. Thanks, Senior Qingyuan. Being with everyone makes me feel so much more at ease. It's totally different from traveling alone. I heard this place used to be even livelier. It'd be so much better if everyone were here. Just stay here without worries. Yeah, Zhao, make yourself at home. If there's anything you need, or if you want to go shopping or grab a bite, just ask me or Waz. Okay, then this is my little home in Feilum Heights now. You both must be exhausted today, right? Why not get some early rest? After saying goodnight, Senior Sister Qingyuan goes to rest. Oh god. Sudden girl. Everyone's so thoughtful. Too bad I can't reveal my identity right now. Once I find my brother, I'll definitely make a proper apology to all my fellow disciples. I'll help you find your bro. I would never doubt my brother's intentions. I'm just worried about his safety, so please help me investigate. You've worked hard today, so go get some rest soon. Good night. Night. See you tomorrow. She's so lovely. Jesus criminy. I saw an option. Okay. Sorry, I saw floating text and my brain said go click. Belle, you're back. So, how'd Shogun like the room? She said everything's good. Actually, I prepared some casual clothes for Xiaoguang based on Fairy's lifestyle preference analysis report. I gotta ask her to try them on whenever the right opportunity comes. Thank you, Fairy. Yes, Master. Yeah, but first we need to find out where Senior Yi is. Sarah went to the Porcelumix market, and since it's got something to do with some ancient tome, maybe you and Xiaoguang can go to the antique shop tomorrow and ask around. Yeah, that tome's got me really confused. I'm so curious about that ancient tome. Whatever. Let's leave it for tomorrow. Time to get some rest. Meanwhile, on the other side. Oh my god, sudden Sarah whiplash.
So this is the side you've been hiding. I bet the people around you never had a clue. Should I call them adorably oblivious or applaud your flawless performance?
Oh my god, the glow up. Facing Sarah's gaze, Ye Shiyuan walks out from the shadows, his expression calm.
I never intended to hide this power from them. I just never found the right moment to tell them.
Uh-huh.
Ever since I returned to Weifei, the longer I was trapped in that nightmare, the clearer this form became.
Tell me, why is it that after you erased my nightmare, I can't hide this form anymore?
Convenient, though. I suppose it does make it easier to move unnoticed.
You should know better than anyone. It's not that I did anything to you. This power has always been the truth you've been suppressing. My authority comes from the Creator, so it naturally returns all things to their true state. Just like when I demonstrated to you before. I made those sacrifices return to their purest state. Now they're just aimless drifters. Mindless, memoryless, poor, lost things wandering without purpose. Surely by now you understand my goal isn't meaningless destruction. The Creator can reshape the natural order and lay bare the truth itself.
They're memoryless and emotionless? Just like what the Qingming sword does?
They see your suffering, your talent, and feel pity for your plight. Perhaps the power you and your sister share is more similar than you think.
Similar. I would have preferred if that sword had chosen me from the start.
What a good brother. But since the sword chose her, perhaps it also reflects the truth she's been suppressing. All the while, the sword is consuming her. One day, it'll eventually turn her into the coldest blade. The Creator is different. Their power doesn't take, it gives. They can restore her true freedom, completely severing the connection between the sword and your sister, freeing her from its chains.
Yeah, but what? Then she's just memoryless like those sacrifices
And
you turned?
Will also be freed from the nightmare forever.
If it means saving Xiaoguang, I'll help you awaken this creator of yours. What about you? Why are you helping me? Or should I ask, what is your wish in all this?
I've already answered many times. For true peace.
Oh, get off
An
it.
unbreakable, ever-standing order. I still remember every one of the Creator's words of wisdom from when I was young, when I read them for the first time.
Read them?
Man prides himself on his cage, treating it as if it was order. But their laws are like sandcastles, easily washed away by the tide. Their principles like spiderwebs, scattered by the slightest breeze. Their existence like a firefly's, extinguished at the slightest touch. But when the Creator's call resounds, there shall be no more extinction, for the seeds of conflict will be erased. No more decay, for the arrow of time shall be stilled. No more suffering, for the restless heart shall be steadied. When they descend, the tongues of those who quarrel shall be frozen. The arms of sword wielders hung in midair, and the hearts of the greedy turned to crystal.
Please cut her off.
Absolute, eternal, unmovable, all coalesced in that clearness.
Okay, Raiden Shogun, chill.
Look at this world. Birth and death, love and hatred, our rising and falling, civilizations waxing and waning. Even without the hollows, chaos and disorder would still fester. Like maggots feeding on detritus.
I wasn't with it until that last part when she said, even without hollows, this place sucks. And it's like,
I've
yeah.
realized that the Creator is the answer that can end all of this.
But the rest of it, whatever.
The answer, huh? I hope you're right. Now, I've told you the location of the array. When are you going to take the next step?
Hold on. Where did you read this?
Soon. Just a little longer. That sacrifice, that flawless listener, is guarding this area. The purifying ritual to summon the Creator must go off without a hitch. Power. We need even more power to break through this miserable barrier. I can feel the Creator's decree resonating with my own longing. They are there, somewhere. A grand, cold, flawless will. So close to us.
There's so much key terminology I'm not a big fan of here. The night grows heavy and deep within Limnian Hollow. Something unknown is stirring in the darkness. What? A mysterious Banyue is there, standing alone in the shadows? Its little hands are clasped together as if it's praying.
Hold on a little longer. Just a little longer. Very soon, salvation will come.
What? A night of uproar and secrets silently sinks into the deep darkness. As morning light spills across the land, Suibon Temple welcomes a new day and Ning Qian, who brings news for everyone.
Oh.
Went to Porcelain Market this morning to ask around. Ginger from the antique shop said he remembers seeing that woman in red. She brought a severely damaged ancient tome to Ginger, saying she wanted to restore it. What kind of tome was it? Not sure yet. Ginger said that since the ancient tome was severely damaged, it was a difficult job, so he recommended it to one of his old customers who was obsessed with collecting antique books, Bargainer Biao. I got his address so we can try our luck and pay him a visit, but Ginger also said he's met some trouble lately and might not be in the best mood. Let's go. Bro. book? So, if there's... Oh, dialyn over there. If there's a book, that means somebody read it. Dialyn, who are you? Troubled young man? Senior dialyn, what are you gonna do? She out here torturing her workers? Wait, where the fuck am I going? Oh. I got so distracted by dialyn, I was like, what? But, hold on. If there's a book... Oh, Spook Shack. And this guy's still over here trying to flirt with this girl. If there's a book, that means someone had to write it. And if someone wrote it, that means there's a person who knows writing and language and shit. But it would have been before hoyozero, because it was these crazy people that came and did this shit. And then they just stopped mentioning that giant hand from the end of 1.0, which very clearly was, and then we're like, that's the hand that took their master away. Yuzuha and Alice stand at the entrance of Mystic Ware, seemingly engaged in an animated discussion. Noticing your arrival, they exchange a quick glance and clear their throats.
Wise? Belle, I've got a question. When you think about summer, what comes to mind?
Did I accidentally start a wrong quest? Get me out. Get me out! Oh, thank God I closed out of the game and I was able to escape. Wait. Ask the bargainer. Okay, whew. I got so distracted. Okay, we gotta come over here and ask the bargainer. What did that say on that box? The atmosphere somehow doesn't seem very friendly.
Final warning. Everything's in writing. Ownership
Who is this
confirmed.
lady?
The property must be cleared within 3 days. Tops' new business plans don't wait.
Is that Caesar's voice actor?
My family's ancestral home, passed down for 3 generations, and now it's yours? Those documents, you fabricated them!
Times have changed. It's all about evidence, not stories. Empty your place within 3 days, or we'll clear it for you. When we clear your place, it won't be gentle. Picture your moldy old books getting crushed by a bulldozer in a landfill. See what becomes of the things you hold dear.
You bunch of bandits!
Arrogant woman leaves.
Uncle Biao? Are you all right?
All right? I'm doing great. 3 days. They expect me to clear out decades of collection in 3 days.
Sorry to bother you, man.
Sorry to bother you at a time like this, but we have a few questions. Do you recall an ancient tome restoration job from the antique shop?
Gone. It's all gone. They were after the collection, and everything's been taken.
What if there's evidence in here and they're trying to cover it up?
Do you remember what kind of content was recorded in that ancient tome?
What did the person who took it look like? Did they mention where they were going?
You guys are barraging this man.
Enough! Can't you see I've got bigger problems? I don't care where the tome went. My ancestral home, where I kept my entire collection, is about to be demolished. I ain't got no time for your questions. Go away, all of you!
Sorry to bother you. I'm very sorry.
Poor guy.
Talk about bad timing. Bargainer Biao's pretty beside himself with anger. Doubt he's in the mood to answer any of our questions.
The fuck is wrong with your eyes, kid? Maybe let me try talking to him alone first to help him calm down. It might take a bit longer, so I apologize for making everyone wait.
Oh, lasted another
Oh my God, sudden dial in.
What a coincidence running into you here.
I think I really do like her dialogue. Well, what a coincidence running into... It's literally just female Rekka. If you took Rekka's voice actor and made a female variant, it's dial-in. 100%. Well, actors, get into your places. The show's about to begin. But it's dial-in, so...
Dial-in? What are you doing here?
She's dialing into the database. Database, whoa. Dude, the Log Horizon opening finds a way into every reference. I don't understand it. It's like Final Fantasy XIV. It gets into everything.
Me? I'm, of course, here handling complaints. Top's cross-department customer service center at your service, specialized in dealing with the toughest, most unreasonable cases.
I have a mustache to play with. I made a terrible decision. Which, by the way, I have to let everybody know this, my plight here. I tried to shave for the bit at the start of this joke, because I knew I would just grow my beard back in like a month anyway, but my electric razor is busted. I have used beard oil, I've used blade oil, I've cleaned it, I've done like toothpick restoring, scratching away rust. The head bit just won't work. So I had to shave that whole fucking beard with a disposable razor, the few seconds of life that the electric razor did have, and a pair of scissors. Please don't do this at home, kids. It took like 30 minutes.
And besides, if you don't want to miss out on something interesting, you've got to keep an eye out. It's tough working at Krampus.
Oh, God.
You've got to grab every scrap of credit you can to stay off the bottom of the rankings. You freelancers wouldn't get it. Workplace competition is brutal.
Brutal.
Oh, sounds pretty intense.
Huh? What's with the long faces? What happened?
Don't you sit here looking at us with your big eyes and tiny mouth. You damn well know what's happening. You briefly tell Dialyn about what just happened.
What a coincidence, huh? Your luck came through again today. I'm here to deal with the same issue. Give me a moment. Let me think.
Yes, you should take some time to think this through.
Time for an ice cream break. Wait here and don't wander off.
It's a good idea, actually. Wait, Banyue? What? Huh?
How can she be so casual about this?
Well, I mean, you gotta imagine her workplace. This is probably pretty light work. Everyone is still exchanging glances by the time Dialyn quickly returns, waving something in her hands.
All right, it's done. That Bargainer Biao is quite the interesting fellow. He couldn't possibly bear parting with that one-of-a-kind tome, so instead, he gave Sarah a replica. Turns out his cleverness has made things quite convenient for us.
Us? Keyword right there? Ancient. What? Cryptic ancient tome added to the workbench. A heavily worn and mysterious ancient tome with pages stuck together from moisture damage. Its edges are tattered, inner pages torn, making many crucial sections hard to decipher. Fuck it, hard to decipher my ass. Why is the text all the way down here in 2 lines? From what's just barely legible, the tome appears to document unverified legends about arrays related to absorbing miasma and suppressing evil. Oh, it's like a Yunque Summit book. What? How?
Dialyn.
She saved his collection.
How did you manage to get that out of him?
Yeah, Dialyn. It's like you cast a spell on him or something.
How did I do that?
He's dead.
Exactly what I did will remain a secret. But look, I've solved this big trouble for you, got you what you wanted, and even managed to save his house in the process.
Oh god, she's taking advantage of kind-hearted people.
Counting the last time I helped you rescue people in the Hollow, and the time before that with delivering Master Lumen, it's starting to feel like you owe me a lot of favors, don't you think?
A lot of favors?
You're right. I don't know how we can repay you.
I don't like that it's Banyue who keeps getting cut into this with what was said about her before. I'm really worried about it. I'm very interested.
We've been relying on you. How can we repay you?
Ice cream!
All right, just scan here to submit a tip.
Tip culture in an East Asian, design? Are you kidding me?
I'm just kidding. You don't actually think I cash in on a crisis, do you?
Yes.
I'm not that type of person. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this. What I actually want is, whatever you're up to next, no matter how interesting or how much of a pain, count me in. Now Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of compensation can't be right.
That does not sound like a payoff. Where's my Paimon quote? That compensation can't be right.
Huh? That's it?
Yep, it's that simple. You should be grateful it's me playing the Good Samaritan today and not Senior Zhao. Otherwise, Anyway, do we have a deal?
Yes, of course.
Deal.
Thank you, dialyn. You're so kind. Already putting me in the kind person category. Thanks for the compliment.
Krampus, dialyn. I can't think of her whenever I see her outside of that, like, evil segment of her demo.
No. Even if you have other motives, your help before and today is genuine. Right now, we're walking the same path together, and that's good enough for me.
Sometimes you seem like an innocent little girl, and other times, feels like you see right through everything. Alright, let's set that aside for now and figure out our next move. Bargainer Biao said this tome is extraordinary. It talks about divine purification, and some kind of ancient array that can absorb miasma and suppress evil spirits.
That's what those flowers did.
Whether it actually works or not, well, that's another story.
Hearing this, Zhao Guang perks up.
This is a matter of utmost importance. Since we've already got the tome, let's head back to Swabian Temple and discuss it there.
Zhao Guang seems to have just remembered something. Should I ask now or wait until we're alone?
Senior Xiaoguan, are you okay? Your expression just now seemed a bit off.
The array that absorbs miasma and suppresses evil spirits. Actually, when my brother and I were kids, we heard bits and pieces from our parents. They seemed to know something about it.
I hadn't really heard Senior Ye mention your parents before.
They're dead.
Yeah. They passed away when we were very young.
As long as they don't play that one zzzero, I won't cry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up something so heavy.
It's alright. When you think about it, how many people in New Eridu don't carry the pain of losing someone they love?
Yep. Okay. I have to mention this. There was somebody who left a comment in a video at one point, or it was in a live stream, I don't remember, but they said, man, everybody in ZZZ has a tragic backstory. Like, can't they change up their material? And I looked at him and was like, bro, the game takes place immediately after, like, a world-ending catastrophe. Of course everybody has a fucking tragic backstory. Like, no shit.
Besides, Mom and Dad were a source of pride for both my brother and me. They both knew a bit of mystic arts, they were free spirits, deeply in love, wandering from place to place in their younger years, seeing the world, enjoying the mountains and rivers. Later, they came to Wi-Fi, witnessed the dangers of the miasma, and couldn't bear to see the workers in the mines suffer. So they decided to stay and help. With everyone's help, they settled in the residential area near the mines. I was born sometime after that. I was too little to remember much, just a few scattered memories of life back then. But whenever I see the look on my brother's face when he talks about those days, I can tell. They must have been happy. Really, really happy. My brother said that before they passed, they were looking for a better way to suppress the miasma, never expecting that the outbreak 10 years ago would take them so suddenly.
Your parents, did they perish in the miasma outbreak at the old mining site 10 years ago?
What? That's so oddly forward and specific.
Yes. It was chaos back then. I was too young to remember clearly. My brother was badly hurt and unconscious. By the time we finally woke up at the rescue, they were already gone. After that, we just scraped by with whatever help we could get. Kind people like Banyue Shifu would check in on us every now and then.
Just like Ye Shiyuan and her sister.
Not long after, he entrusted us to the care of Yunquei Summit.
At that time, I heard that Yunquei Summit was taking in orphans. Since I was leading a rootless life, entrusting the important task of caring for 2 children to Yishun Shifu was the safer choice.
Banyue Shifu, did you also know Xiaoguang's parents?
We had just a few brief encounters. Back then, I would sometimes help out a little in the mining area.
I'm deeply grateful for your care, Banyue Shifu. Wise, do you remember asking me before whether my brother had been having nightmares?
Mm-hmm.
After our parents passed, and before we went to Yunquay Summit, my brother would often have nightmares of our parents being killed by a monstrous figure in the miasma. After we settled at Yunquay Summit, with Shifu and the others by our side, those nightmares gradually subsided.
Could it be that coming back to Wi-Fi has brought those nightmares back?
PTSD.
Such a tragic story. And the chaos that happened all those years ago, the truth is impossible to unravel.
Why do you say that like Sarah would say that?
It makes sense that your brother is losing sleep. It isn't just the miasma that can lead to people's deaths.
Huh?
At those words, both Ye Shiyuan and Banyue fall silent. Break the silence!
Let's not dwell on the past. It's getting late. We should head back and discuss our next step.
Right, sorry. Talking about my parents always throws me off a little.
Oh yeah.
What matters now is finding my brother. Let's move.
Zhao Guang and the others gradually fade from view, but Banyue lingers. It isn't just the miasma that can lead to people's deaths. Seemingly casual words, yet the cries of the past ring in his ears once more.
Please. Please. Our two children are still so young.
I wish I could see them grow up
Why does it look like the miasma's like trying to take them?
and not leave them all alone.
Please. I'm begging you.
A hand reaches out from behind. Wait, a hand. Ugh, Jesus Christ. A hand reaches out from behind, pulling Banyue back from his silence into the present.
Shifu, aren't we going to follow them? You look like there's something on your mind.
Oh, just accessing some old data banks.
It's nothing. Let's go.
Bro, what kind of terrible backstory are we about to learn from this guy? I can't wait to find out what it is. In the next episode,